Hello guys and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. My name is Tainara and we are on the command and control, or what it's called, in the Normandy. We have a lot of things to do still in this galaxy. We have barely scratched the surface of what we need to do actually, so let's head out to the mass relay and see what stuff we have to do. We have help Jack over here. We have help Jacob over here, and we have the main quest chain over here, I guess. As I said last time, I think I'm gonna do these two side quests over here. Help Jack and help Jacob. So we're gonna go and start helping Jack. Get straight into it. I don't know if they are full-size missions, you know what I mean? Or if it's just like, yeah, do this and do that and you'll be done. Enter orbit. No, we can't scan this one. So let's head down to the surface and see what we can do about this. I was planning to be done with the Mass Effect series before Andromeda got out, but it seems I didn't have the time for it, so I just lay back, and now I can actually do the more side quest thingy and do a more proper, or not proper I guess, but more complete playthrough maybe. Let's see, let's get I want to have Tali with me this time. Accept this team. I have 3 points. I can upgrade my Inferno Grenade maybe once, and then just touch strength. Yeah, I want to have Inferno Grenade a bit better. Then these guys gonna have auto level up. Auto level up. Shotgun, hand cannon. You're the same shotguns, right? And exit, and let's go down to the
I forgot how much I hate this place.
surface.
See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Interesting.
They build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Settle down.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay. I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Interesting person. What do you mean with overgrown in a few hours? Is the vegetation actually growing that fast in this planet? Put some clothes on, woman. Alright. Let's see, do we have a map? No, we don't have a map. So let's explore then, I guess. I'm just gonna check out these crates, see if they are in order. Anyone at home? Nothing here, nothing special, nothing hidden. There's a Tali there. There's run button. Trying to figure out the buttons after being away from a game takes like 10 minutes into an
Let's
episode.
just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
I don't think that's gonna be that easy though. This place seems to have seen better days, I guess. Was there anything here? No. There's a terminal on that side. I can hack it from this side. Interesting.
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
Alright, let's hack this then.
On it.
On it! Hacking. This is one of those hacks. I don't like these. Boom. Where's the next one? that one. There we go. Hack complete. Done. We got credits. Thank you. Right. Let's open up this door and see what happens. Security console.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting...
Turn the thing
Sounds
up.
like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
Nope. We probably will find out some
I
horrible...
remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Guess I don't can... Shepard can run, but she can't jump yet, so it's bad for everything. There is a lot of shit on this floor, man. Oh, we have a locker here. Let's bypass this as well. Start bypass. It's gonna get easy. And done. Exit. 300 credits. This we can't climb. There is shit everywhere. And I don't want to get jump scared in this game. This is not a horror game.
We've been spotted.
Take that.
Interesting, fellows. Not that fast thing.
No sweat.
Old bloodstain. Where was that? Oh, there it is. Talk to Jack.
This looks like an arena. That's right. They used to stage fights here. Pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
Reason
What
for
were they
fights?
studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight. Filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Interesting.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
Okay.
They actually rewarded you for attacking.
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
Okay, let's go.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Interesting. Yeah, my trusty pistol, it's 12 shots in it. I think they have a leak in their roof. We might need to fix that at some point.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject Zero is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Huh.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Is you dead? It seems dead anyway.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Is there something down here? There is something down here. Now I wonder what's the correct course to go. Should I go in up here? Seems like a logical. Oh, it's a bypass door. And bypassed. No? I was too slow. Oh. Access granted. This is just a storage room. Element 0. Good.
One sec.
Yeah, come on. Get down here.
No problem.
Right. Can do.
Gonna send my minions
Fine, I'll
forward.
hide.
On it.
We've got trouble.
Yeah, that's gonna blow up.
Coming in close.
Let's send them a drone. Die again.
Destroy you.
Straight in the face. In the face. In.
Away.
Die then. I don't like this weapon. It's not any accurate at all.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Something up here we need to hack. I need to get more ammo as well. I don't have it. Oh, not that weapon. I have none. Oh, wrong button again. I press E, and that's calling one of them to get to my point. I don't like these hacks. That's one, and this, I guess. Yeah, hack complete. More credits. Right, we take down this gun again. Wonder why none of them dropped ammo. Oh, here's ammo. Not much, but it is some. I don't like that gun, I want this gun. Thank you very much. And up here I can't pass. No. So it's just hacking this and going forward again. There's a lot of hacking on this mission. I'm getting good at this one.
Right. So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a
Good.
dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shh. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Copy that.
They've seen us.
On my way.
Combat zone away.
Easy enough. 2 shots left.
Got you.
Let's check all the cells and see if we have Anything useful in any of them?
They kept children here.
Look, we have something useful. Credits. That was a rich kid. Right. Let's open up this door. There's medkit. And
This... It's a two-way mirror? My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
let's get the medkit. Open. 100 credits. Seems empty.
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it.
Entry 1054, Telton
interesting.
facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety. This whole place was built to turn you into what you are.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
Find
You
strength.
move on. Harder and tougher.
Yeah, there we go. Renegade points. Hack this terminal. That one. This one is the same. There we go. Firewall removed.
I'll
Full
take it.
access. Bionic damage. Interesting. New upgrades.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Who what? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
You were a kid. You were instructed.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Got some plus points there. Heavy weapon armor. That I need. Ammo. Heavy weapon ammo.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kurek. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see. Kill them on my order. I want them dead. Useless all of them. I'll kill them myself. Good.
Need more ammo though. Missed.
This should soften them up. Charging. Charging Krogan. Charging Krogan.
I'll weaken you before I
Ah.
kill you.
Oh, there's one. Fuck. What do? I died. I was pressing the run button, but I didn't do it. God damn it, failure. Autosave. I guess that's best point. And we're getting to this point in the game again where I forgot to save every now and then, and we have to do stuff all over again. See what this sponsored in. That was terrible. I should have paid more attention to my my environment. Okay.
Promised us lot.
Yep.
Put him down.
You are you here?
What are you
Blah,
doing
blah,
here?
blah, blah.
We're gonna kill them on my order. I want them dead. Time to die. Useless. I'll kill them myself. You fools alive by Yatans. You.
Do we have the people? We have it there up there. Let's do some 7.
Nothing can stop us.
Enemy charging! Charging Krogan! Krogan coming out! Headed your way.
Whoop!
Taking heavy fire!
Run, Shepherd!
Time to die.
Run! I said, you fool. As long as you run and you survive, this fight is still valid. Right. There's one Krogan down.
Finally, some fun. Ready
Headed
to
your
die?
way.
Come on, come on. Is that all?
Room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Alright, let's gather up some ammo. That took a lot of me. Not that one. I could have used that, but I didn't want to. More ammo up here. Corpses now, they don't drop ammo as much as they did before. Seems like. Is this that's the cell I'm going to, I guess. Yeah. Some secure bypass over here. Just hack this one. There we go. Bypass completed. 30,000 credits. Okay, let's go into that. Oh. No? Okay, fine.
Gotcha.
Let's head in here and
Final hide. On the move.
Right.
see where we are.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Why
How
are
did
you
you
here?
come back?
I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew. How to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You'd start
You
again.
do the same thing to new kids. Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How'd you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
Okay.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck. Get out of here. Go.
Perfect.
He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
Good work.
Did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Take your
Go
time.
ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
Bed.
Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
This done?
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
Alright, can we blow up this place now? Jack? Where's the bomb site? If I go... Is there something more I need to discover in here? If I leave the room... Was something more? There is something here. But I can't really find it. It's blinking up in the corner. Old blood smear. There's some blood smear somewhere. Oh, it's out here.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Copy that. Simple enough. That was a small explosion. Interesting. Right, we did some bionic upgrades. Jack power unlocked. Jack new outfit. Finally, she can get some more clothes on her. That was a short mission. It was actually just about 30 minutes, so we're gonna do Jacob's mission next, so we have those done. This might be a bit longer than an hour, maybe. I'm just gonna see if I can.
Commander, Morden requests to see you.
Fine, Morden. Just gonna see what the upgrade was. Or some heavy weapon ammo, no, back. Weapon upgrades review, no, was not. It was a bionic damage upgrade. I need those. I use those for very much research. Thank you. Right, Morin.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember my work? Studying the genophage?
Yes.
I remember.
Didn't tell you full story. Discovered that Krogan population was growing too quickly. Overcoming genophage. Had to take steps. Personally led a team, created new version of genophage, released it onto Chanka, other colonies, restabilized Krogan population.
What are you
I
telling
thought
me?
you wanted to give me a history lesson. What's going on?
Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Okay, we do what I
Go
can.
to Chanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Blood Pack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Alright, fine. Is there somewhere I can switch clothes on people? Should be in here. I think. Weapons locker. Where is Jack? Shoes. Just the weapons. Yeah, the clothing thing is down one there. We can take it later on, or I do it on some other time. Let's I don't know what she said. I don't care. Let's head to the mass relay. Plot a jump. Jump up here and help Jacob. Excuse me. I have a lot of fuel, so let's go out and help Jacob out here. Enter the system. One planet here. Oh, there's one there as well. Boop. Enter orbit. Enter orbit.
I have detected an anomaly.
General
Start scanning.
distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610034087. Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW46.
Scans have found something.
There was some element 0 in here.
Probe away.
There we go.
Probe
Iridium.
launched.
I know I'm doing stuff that I should not probably do, but we need materials as well.
Probe away.
Gonna launch as many probes that I can. I would like to have more element 0. That one is just too good of a result. Have some palladium here. Good result.
Probe launched.
24 probes less. I have so many probes.
Probe away.
Getting a lot of resources now. Actually getting some element 0s as well. From time to time. Ooh.
Probe launched.
Getting some readings here. There we go.
Probe away.
Good enough. No element 0 in that batch. This was element... Wait, where was the element 0? Yeah, element 0 patch. Just about there as well. Take that one and... we'll be happy with that. We land on the planet now. I needed some resources though, so I can do some upgrades. I might have to go a bit outside the recording and do some farming, so I get those bars full, so I can actually do stuff. Should we take Jacob and Jack this time? Oh, I can cycle her appearance here. That's better. Jacob. Well, I want to have Miranda. Yes, I want to have Miranda on my team. I have 3 points. Gonna get the combat drone. Gonna get that one. Jacob, out level up. Miranda, out level up, please. Trying to keep them kind of the same in levels. I think I have some I haven't played as much with. I'm gonna figure it out in future.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
That I like. Come on.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
They might still have survived.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash.
There's something
They'd have tried to get
there.
a beacon up as soon as possible.
Something. Savage.
Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo
We already
Gernsback,
got that part.
Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems Unlikely.
I know I'm gonna go into the ship. I'm just gonna go and check out stuff.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking
What?
about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Trouble coming.
Perfect! No shit!
That was a good attack. Come on! Are you?
Yes!
I almost died again, and I didn't save.
That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Seems like this is the way to go. So let's see if we can get inside the ship then, I guess. I don't know. It's confusing. Objective says that way. So let's... I just scroll on the wrong way when I switch weapon. So let's see if I can actually get inside this ship. I can get inside this ship. Interesting fellow. Accessing.
You can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
It seems like things has gone very bad from this crash landing. It seems like they have fared well afterwards, you can say.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember her face. We need to get out, so I can remember, can think straight. They have to hurry.
Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, let's head out the way we were going.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you
It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Seems like there have been not so good experience by eating these plants that looks like normal ones. Alright, let's set a speed record. We have to find more stripped Mac.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Oh, this is like a village.
Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Interesting.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
Possibly, but the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
That's not a good sign.
Best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Right, let's talk to you.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
Interesting.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Move out of my way, I need to pass you. Alright. There is more people up there. I don't know how to get there yet.
Incoming!
Taking heavy fire! There we go!
Patrols like that are a little much against this bunch.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
Yeah, probably. Let's get the ammo from these guys.
Please, here. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
What is it?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets.
Ooh.
After the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
So why call for help now?
The surviving males are changing. Everything he did is coming back to bite him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Yep, we are going to. Start bypass. Simple enough so far. There we go. Easy enough. Oh, run! I didn't know that was going to happen.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Please reconsider your aggressive attitude.
You're up!
Careful. System failure.
Tag!
Careful. I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
He has plenty of choices.
Collision proximity warning.
Got him.
And I scroll the wrong way again.
Requesting assistance. Backup system. Engage. Allied force casualty.
Get over here!
Excuse me. He goes. Backup systems. Engage. Rerouting power.
We're compromised.
Allied force casualty. Group member offline. Careful. Critical system damage. Impact. Allied force rerouting power. Critical system damage.
They were not that hard though. So it's kind of easy fight.
Nice trip.
Have a nice trip.
Excuse me. Group member offline. Group member offline. Rerouting power. Overload path detected. Failure.
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun. Now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Seems like this is a good place for the next attack.
Backup systems engaged. Critical system damage.
Come on!
System failure. Careful. Rerouting power. Backup systems engaged.
Get over. Target down!
Reloading.
Used to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Heavy ammo. Heavy ammo. Explosive crates.
Strength for him.
Target down! Combat drone! I've got him!
Oh, that's a big one.
Backup systems engaged.
There we go.
Looks like a... Oh!
Trouble ahead.
I've got him.
Show your faces.
Combat drone!
Sit down, Shepard. Hide.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Give me that. Not that gun. Ah. I had to really go up here to get this one. Oh. Right. Reload that one. Get this one. Refine element 0. Is there any more weapons out? No. We have a PDA. With some money on it. Yeah. There he is. You, sir, is not coming behind a
You're
plus
here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I'd hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Okay, so we can undo the damage. We have to answer this, or tempting but taken too far. We can undo the damage, maybe?
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, we'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Was that it? Okay. Experience gained. Jacob power unlocked. And new outfit. Element 0 found. Close report. Alright. That seems fair enough. It's been a long hour now, I guess. But 2 missions done instead of the regular 1. Still within the time limit.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Good
Don't
job.
even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, If I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
But you knew about it?
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Obvious insider.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You're right.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Alright.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Yeah. Now let's go.
We got work to do.
Hi, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime,
You're welcome.
Jacob.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's nice to be nice, Captain. Alright, so that took a bit more of the time. So yeah, let's just quickly head out to the map room. Kelly, shut up.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Shut up, I said. Let's see now. If we head back to mass relay, I'm just gonna have a quick look at the map to see what else we have to do in the coming episode. Let's see now. Mass relay is here. Let's head to it. Plot mass relay, jump. So, from now though, we have Help Morin down here. We have the Firewalker thingy here, and then we have the main quest line, and we also have to go to Citadel sometime. Might do the recruits, probably a recruiter assassin or Justicar. Maybe we do that next time, so we go up here and take care of these thingies. But that will be in the next episode, because we are out of time and we're burning overtime. So yeah, if you like this episode, give me a thumbs up, send something nice in the comment section, and if you want to see more Mass Effect and other stuff I do on this channel, then hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye. Okay, I could either be with Harvey, or I could be with at hand. I don't want to be Talia as well though, but this is hard today. Yeah, I know Starbucks is an asshole, but I'm gonna do this.
I don't have to like them, Talia, but we're on the same side.